Hey everyone, this is our project entitled Lucky Numbers. It is something like generating lottery numbers. It prints 6 random numbers. So in starting this, we should pick, we should generate three preprocessors, namely the stdio for printf functions and the stdlib for randoming numbers and the Windows H for srand for keeping the booleans. So so we must declare the functions, namely the void draw menu, void random number, and void author info. So these functions will be used later on in our program. So first, the draw menu function. This will be our menu. So the author will be asked which of the options will be used. There are three options. The first is what are my lucky numbers? So this will be printed the lucky numbers. The second one is the about the author. So who will the one the one who made the program, and the last one is the exit. So that's the end of the first part, the draw menu. So the second one is void random number. In this part, we must declare 6 numbers, namely number 1 to number 6, and it must be equal to 0 so that the number will be starting to 0. We must also declare srand get tick count for truly random numbers. This is to randomize the numbers. In randomizing the numbers, we must use this equation rand parenthesis percent 45 percent 45 because we will set the numbers limited only in 45, 1 to 45. By doing this, we must also use this for the other numbers, number 2 to 6. To print the 6 randomized number, we must use 6% B in order for them to present, and namely number 1 to number 6. And that's the end of my part, and Relacion will be next.
Void author info. We declare this function because in our previous declaration, as what Mr. Paurom says, he declared the void author info. Take a look at this. Void author info. This function will print out the information of the author, such as the name of the author and the email ad of the author. Void main. We declare this function main because it does not return a value. So inside the void main is the while loop. The code inside the loop is executed while the conditional is true. So inside the loop is the draw menu, which asks the user to enter the choice, this, and then scanf, %d, and choice, semicolon. Inside the while loop is the switch. We declare the switch since the user is asked to choose in a menu. So inside the switch are the cases, which are case 1, case 2, and case 3. So in case 1, we declare this the random number. In case 2, we declare this author info. And in case 3, playing is equal to false. If setting is false, so the program can exit. As you notice, we declare break in such cases here because the statements following that case will execute until the break statement is reached. We declare here default. A switch statement can have an optional default case, which must appear at the end of the switch here. As you can see, it appears at the end of the switch. The default case can be used for performing a task when none of the cases is true. No break is needed in the default case. So, as you can see, there's no break is needed in the default. Printf, no such choice. This will vary when the user is input a number in no such choice in a menu. Here. If the user input in none of the choices, the program will print out this. Let's try this program. So the program gives you the menu, which are what are my lucky numbers, author info, and exit. If the user wants to know their lucky numbers, just input number 1. And it will give you your lucky numbers. And if the user want to know the author info, just input 2. And in case if the user input in none of the choices, like example number 4, the program will print out this. No such choice, please try again. And the program will ask you again to enter an invalid choices. Now, if the user will want to exit, just press number 3. And that's all for our program, and thank you.